Good morning. Let's make a start in James. Here's James chapter 2, verse 14 and 17. What use is it, my brethren, if someone says he has faith, but he has no works? Can that faith save him? Even so, faith, if it has no works, is dead, being by itself. Modern liberal Bible scholars like to point out a supposed conflict between Paul, who stresses salvation by grace alone, through faith alone, against James, who says that faith without works is dead. Faith, if it has no works, is dead, being by itself. Because of James's strong emphasis on works, Martin Luther called this a right strawy epistle and thought it didn't belong in the Bible. Well, okay, in these next 2 minutes, let's settle this debate once and for all. In most of Paul's letters, you'll see that in the first half of the letter, he establishes a doctrinal foundation of faith, the things that we are supposed to believe. And then in the latter chapters, he focuses on the application of those doctrinal foundations. Here's how it plays out in practical life. So here's what we believe, and here's how it makes a difference in our lives. That's kind of Paul's style. James has a different style. He goes light on the doctrinal foundation and rushes right to the application. I find his letter hard to outline. It reads more like the book of Proverbs, one exhortation or duty or obligation following after another. The train of thought is a little hard to discern there. If I were guessing, I would say that James is assuming that his readers already have that good, strong foundation. They're well grounded in their theological foundation, but they need help in living out their faith in practical ways. And that's the theme of his letter, how to live out the faith. James's point, if I may put words in his mouth, is this. If you're stuck on the first part, the doctrinal part, if all you care about is doctrine, then you are no different, really, than the demons. Here's chapter 2, verse 19. You believe that God is one? You do well. The demons also believe and shudder. The demons have their theology right. They know exactly who Jesus is and what he did. They're just not applying that good theology. There's no conflict between James and Paul. It's just a difference of approach and purpose. It's not a conflict between faith and works. It's a matter of a faith that works. Verse 222 seems to strike the balance. You see that faith was working in Abraham's works, and as a result of the works, faith was perfected. Think about those things. See you tomorrow.